What's up, Virgo? Welcome to my channel. This is the People's Court Tarot. And so the way we do this at the People's Court Tarot is it's just like the People's Court TV show, where you have an issue. I'm going to read your case. We're going to read the defense. By read, I mean read in the cards. Read the defense of the other person's side of the story. Basically get both sides of the story. And then if you want to come over to the extended version on Vimeo, I will give you the universe's objective verdict after hearing both sides of the story. The other disclaimer that I want to offer is that I'm doing blackout screens now because I get too neurotic trying to make the set look perfect. So instead of putting myself through that, which then keeps me from actually doing the video, trying to do the thing perfectly keeps me from actually doing the thing, which is the opposite of perfect. Because I feel like the opposite of perfect is done. Who knew? Anyway, yeah, so that's why it's just a blackout screen. But yeah, if you feel like this is for you, I feel like if it's not for you, then a fancy set wouldn't make you stay. And if it is for you, then the fact that you ain't seeing shit isn't going to make you leave. So that's that. So I have pulled your cards. I do see what your complaint is. And I am also realizing that this can go either way. So, the energy just comes through how it comes through. So it may sound to you like I'm saying this is your complaint, but this may be someone's complaint against you. So I'm outside. That was a bus. You just take it how it resonates, okay? Okay, so the first part of this complaint is that there was like an eruption. Someone just like erupted, blew up. I'm getting tower energy from this. But this could also have to do with love because it's pink. So someone might have had an eruption of love and someone else is pulling back from that. This person may have had an eruption of love, or they may just had an eruption of temper, but whatever the eruption is, either someone else is pulling back from it, or the person who erupted had held the eruption back for so long that when it came out in kind of like a fucked up erupting sort of way, okay? And so it's like someone's, another part of the complaint is that someone is, okay, so I think the person who did the eruption, it came out very strong. Now the complaint is that they've slowed down their offering, but there is someone who refuses to see it. So then it just refuses to see it, like purposely. They probably do see it and they hide it. They hide the fact that they see it. But they totally see it. So I think this is kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of energy. I think that's your complaint, Virgo, is that maybe you're the person who has this eruption of emotion, and then this other person, when you erupt, they hold back. And then so you're like, okay, well, let me move slowly. So then when you move slowly, they pretend like they don't see that either. And so you just feel like no matter what you do, it's like, like you can't do it right. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. So this may be someone's issue against you, or this may be your issue with someone else. And there's just extreme disappointment in all the different ways that you've tried to approach this person, or all the different ways that this person has tried to approach you. And that it just doesn't work, and you can't figure out how to get to a new opportunity, and how to just get to the point where you can communicate and you all can see each other's perspective. Okay? So I feel like that's pretty straightforward. That's the first side of the case, okay? The other person's response, the other person's defense is that, first of all, this person is very tired. they're struggling with something. They're struggling with something that is like, this person feels like they have the world on their shoulders or the world on their back. Whatever they're struggling with, it isn't just their problems. It's the problems of them and everyone that they're connected to. This person is like an anchor person probably for a group of people. And so they're dealing with a lot of people's shit, a lot of people's actions. And no matter whether the actions were their actions or not, they still have to deal with the effects of these actions and they have to handle the situation. So it's like the world is on them because this person probably, if not for these obligations, would be a person who moves very freely, but they cannot. So they feel like their freedom is inhibited by other people, and that's stressful to this person. And so this person, the way that they recuperate from that feeling is through rest. This person needs rest. They probably need a lot of sleep. So that's their first thing, is that they do a lot, they need a lot of sleep. Okay. The other thing that this person is saying is they're not hiding. They're not trying to hide the fact that they see you coming. Like, okay, whether you explode, and they don't want it that way, or whether you come slow and they don't want it that way, and you're disappointed because you feel like you've come all these different ways and you don't know how to make this person see or express or whatever, understand your perspective. Their side of the story is that they're not necessarily hiding what's going on with you. They're hiding what's going on with them. They're trying to keep their shit together because their shit on the inside feels very much not together. So they may not want you to see that. And I think the situations where you explode towards them triggers something within them that they're already going through. And then, when it's a slow approach, then it's like they can see you coming and then they're having to hide their own shit as you approach. Right? So but they're just trying not to show that they feel unstable. They're trying not to show that. So they're just trying to hold on, keep their shit together. And it's like, even as they try to hold on and keep their shit together, there's just always more shit. Or rumors of more shit, just always more shit around the bend to deal with. And it's, this person just they got shit on their mind, they got shit on their heart, they got shit to do, places to go, they got shit. So this person is tired, they need rest, and I think they're saying, like, you're trying to figure out how to approach, but it's like trying to figure out how the fuck to approach a dumpster fire with more shit going in the fire. It's like, well, what do you, any approach is just more shit. So if you are approaching because you care, then you should care enough to not approach at this time. That is what this person is saying, okay? All right, if you feel like this was your scenario and you would like to hear the universe's impartial verdict on this situation after, now that both sides have been considered, you want to hear the middle of the road answer. Fun fact, the way you know the answer is that you don't like it. Neither side likes it. That's how you know the universe is spoken. That's morbid. I'm sorry. But I just remember when I was a kid and I used to watch the People's Court, I was never satisfied with the verdict ever. It was always like, it was hardly ever like a clear win or a clear lose. It was always, this person's like 70% right, this person's like 30% wrong or some shit, But whatever. If you would like to hear the verdict, come on over to Vimeo and click on Virgo verdict end of April. And yeah. If not, peace, and yeah, I'm gone because I'm just talking now. Bye.